The elderly boy said they could have the cabin. He'd be quite happy on deck in his wicker chair. Smarty slept on the top bunk because he said so. Mouse slept in the middle so that he could look out of the porthole. Tuppy slept on the bottom bunk because it was the only one left.
Can't wait till we get there, as long as there aren't any snakes.
For meals, they had potatoes, sardines and rhubarb wine. The elderly boy explained that it was his favourite drink. It wasn't their favourite, but when you're hungry, you'll eat and drink almost anything. They sailed a long way. They went round and round, this tack and that, but somehow they never lost sight of land. After a week, Smarty's patience ran out.
When will we get there?
One plane, one... what's that?
The elderly boy did less and less, so Tuppy, Smarty and Mouse had to do more and more. But at last, even the elderly boy began to look rattled. They were clearly not getting anywhere. At night, they drifted where the currents took them. Mouse said he was bored. Tuppy said he was beginning to feel seasick. But Smarty drew charts far into the night. They set the boat on a new course. Next morning, exactly where he said it would be, there it was. The elderly boy said he'd always known it would be there, and so had Cecil. When the time came to say goodbye, the elderly boy astounded them. He said he was coming along.
Now, have you got everything? Towel, tissue, suntan oil. Right, let's go. Oh, delightful. Paradise.
As long as there aren't any snakes.
Ha! Just listen to those grasshoppers. Well, come on, smell the clean air. All together now. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Well, come on.
They couldn't get rid of the elderly boy. They gave him their trunk as a goodbye present, but he seemed determined to stay. People often shout loudest when their courage fails them.
Away we've come already. It's obviously uninhabited. You know, it would have been safer to stay near the boat. Plenty of sardines left, and rhubarb wine. Must you go so fast? Wait for me! Wait for me! Help! Help!
The elderly boy began to have second thoughts. He said he wasn't used to walking on dry land. His feet prickled. The grasshoppers were giving him a headache.
Well, I would like to go exploring with you, but I really think you'd be better without me.
For sure, then.
You'll be all right, won't you?
Of course.
I mean, no offense.
See you later. Have a good rest. Bye-bye.
The strange thing was that as soon as they left the elderly boy, Tuppy, Smarty and Mouse found everything they needed. Sometimes, if you know what you want, you get it.
Do you think it's empty?
Soon see. see, just as I thought.
Any snakes?
Yeah, hundreds and thousands, come on.
Yippee!
There was only one room in the cottage and hardly any furniture, but it was just what they were looking for. There was no sign of the elderly boy when they got back, nor of his boat. But he left the trunk, and inside was a message. They could almost hear his voice reading it.
My dear Tuffy, Smarty, and Mouse. It's quite obvious you don't need looking after. Anyway, Cecil doesn't like uninhabited islands. You can keep the scarf in case of cold weather. Kind regards, your affectionate friend. Oh, P.S. I don't need the trunk after all.